In the stillness of the Nile, a basket floats. Inside it, a baby sleeps unaware that his tiny heartbeat carries the weight of a nation's future. This is not just a story of survival. It's a story of divine orchestration in the midst of chaos. Welcome to Moses in the Basket, Hidden Purpose in Crisis. Egypt, a land of power, splendor, and oppression. The Israelites, once honored guests, are now enslaved under Pharaoh's tightening grip. Fearful of their growing numbers, Pharaoh issues a chilling decree. Every Hebrew boy born must be thrown into the Nile. It's in this climate of terror that a Levite woman gives birth to a son. She hides him for 3 months. But when she can no longer conceal him, she does something radical. She builds a basket, a teva, the same word used for Noah's Ark, and places her son inside. Then she sets him afloat on the river that was meant to be his grave. This moment is more than maternal desperation. It's prophetic defiance. The Nile, symbol of death, becomes a channel of deliverance. The basket, fragile and exposed, becomes a sanctuary. And the crisis, unbearable and unjust, becomes the very stage for God's hidden purpose. But here's the twist. The basket wasn't just for Moses. It was for Pharaoh's daughter. She comes to bathe, not knowing she's about to bathe in destiny. She sees the basket, opens it, and the baby cries. And something happens, something divine. Compassion floods her heart. She knows he's a Hebrew child. She knows the decree. But she defies it. She adopts him, raises him, educates him in the palace. The irony? Pharaoh's own household becomes the incubator for Israel's future liberator. Meanwhile, Miriam, Moses' sister, watches from the reeds. She's not just a bystander. She's a strategist. When Pharaoh's daughter needs a nurse, Miriam steps in and offers their mother. So Moses is raised by both worlds, his Hebrew roots and Egyptian royalty. This dual identity isn't a mistake. It's preparation. God is crafting a leader who can speak the language of the oppressor and feel the pain of the oppressed. Now here's the twist we often miss. The crisis wasn't just a backdrop. It was the curriculum. Moses learns survival before he learns leadership. He experiences abandonment before he understands deliverance. He's shaped by tension between two cultures to mother's two destinies. And isn't that how purpose often works? Hidden inside the very things we fear, wrapped in the moments we wish we could undo. Floating in the waters of uncertainty. Let's pause, because this isn't just Moses' story, it's ours. How many of us feel like we're drifting in a basket, unseen, vulnerable, forgotten? How many of us are living in the tension between what we were born into and what we recalled to? Maybe your crisis isn't a mistake, maybe it's a setup. Maybe the thing that threatens to drown you is the very thing that will deliver you. Think about it. Pharaoh tried to kill the deliverer. Instead, he fed him, clothed him, educated him. God used the enemy's resources to prepare the enemy's downfall. That's divine irony. That's redemption. And it's not just ancient history. It's a pattern. God hides purpose in crisis. He places calling in chaos. He wraps destiny in discomfort. Years later, Moses will stand before Pharaoh and demand freedom. But that boldness began in a basket. That courage was nurtured in contradiction. That leadership was forged in loss. And when Moses parts the Red Sea, it's not just a miracle, it's a full circle moment. The waters that once threatened him now obey him. So what's your basket? What crisis are you floating through? Don't despise it. Don't rush it. Watch it, because someone is watching you like Miriam watched Moses, and God is orchestrating every ripple. Your pain has a purpose. Your tension has a trajectory. Your crisis has a calling. Moses in the basket is not just a story of survival. It's a blueprint for destiny. It's proof that God doesn't need perfect conditions to birth purpose. He just needs surrender. So if you're drifting, trust the current. If you're crying, know that heaven hears. And if you're hidden, remember, hidden doesn't mean forgotten. It means protected, prepared, positioned, because the basket isn't the end. It's the beginning. Thanks for watching Faith Unfolded. If this story stirred something in you, share it. Subscribe. And remember, your crisis may be the cradle of your calling.